Hello everybody. Today I am doing an Aldi haul, and that's because I got enough to share with you guys. Some weeks when you ask me, where's your Aldi haul? It's literally just like, you know, the brioche bread that I buy and then maybe just like a couple things of produce, which is not even long enough for a haul. But this week I got some good stuff. So if you're excited about it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Let's get right into this week's Aldi haul.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
I'm gonna start right here with the tried and true spinach artichoke Gouda cheese. I feel like this might be the tail end of them carrying this for the season because they were down to one small box and only a few of each of the flavors in there. But I will say this one was the most gone. So I think this is the favorite flavor. Obviously, I think I've bought, I don't even want to think of how many of these I bought, but I absolutely love them. They're just so good. I also found these, which are perfect timing because we've been making so many sandwiches lately. My husband does not like pickles, but I do, and I love sandwich slices because they fit perfectly in your sandwich. Let me show you. I was looking at these and I'm like, look at, I got a really stuffed one. Some of them didn't have as many pickles, but I really am a thorough shopper and I always look to get the most for my money, as we all should, because things are just so outrageously expensive these days. So I'm gonna get my money's worth. So I grabbed those, and these are refrigerated, by the way. I also got the cheese party tray because we are going to New York, my husband and I, and Benson's staying at home, and my mother-in-law and her husband are coming to stay and watch our child. And so I wanted to get some groceries for them because they were like, I don't care, don't, you know, they're super easy, and make it like, for me, I want to like fill my fridge for them, but I don't know what they want. So anyways, I got this party platter for them, so that, or party cheese tray, because it has like a little bit of each cheese and they can make sandwiches with it or just snack on it, whatever. So that's why I grabbed that. I also, my son went with me and he picked these up, and I don't know how it got opened. Just kidding. My son opened these. He wanted to try the Mambas. He's never had them before. And so he grabbed those on the way out in the checkout stand. Also grabbed some bread. So this is the artisanal style bread, and it just feels really soft and it looks like it's good for sandwiches. So I wanted to have some bread for my family that's staying here and, you know, have things. I also got some head of lettuce. I typically don't buy a head of lettuce, but I know this is really good for sandwiches. It's really crunchy lettuce. And I'm making tacos tonight, so I'm gonna use a little bit of it for shredded lettuce for my tacos. And yeah, so this kind of lasts, correct me if I'm wrong, does this last longer than romaine? Because I typically buy romaine, and I get like maybe a week and a half before it starts to like get gross. How long does a head of lettuce last, especially if I start peeling some of it off? In the comments, let me know, please. I could not pass up the asparagus today. Wow, I got 2 bunches. That's how good it looks. Look at this. I mean, there's days where you have to just buy it because it is that fresh. So again, I bought 2 bunches. I probably gonna have some of this for lunch actually, because that sounds really good. And then I'm gonna do like a pasta before we leave, and because my son loves pasta, so I want to make him like a nice yummy meal right before we go. And I'm gonna add asparagus to it as well. So that's why I grabbed that. The last food item I got were the classic mix of chips, and basically my son loves all the chips that people typically leave behind at the end. So he likes these and the Ruffles, both plain. And then if he had to go for another one, it would be the Cheetos. My husband likes Fritos, so it works out. And then all these chips will get eaten. And I also just want to have some snacks for my in-laws because I want them to be able to have something to snack on. And I haven't been buying chips lately, so I thought this was the perfect option, because then I don't have to figure out what chips they want. They can pick which ones they like. You know what? I spoke too soon. That is not the last food item. I forgot. I got these little beef sticks. These are the grass-fed beef, Archer original, whatever, Archers. And so I got the original flavor and I got the jalapeno flavor. 0 sugar, 8 grams of protein. I got these because I thought this would be a good snack for my husband on the airplane. so that he can just, you know, get some protein. And they're small enough that they just will fit into a bag. So these are always a good option for flying, at least for the meat eaters. And so that's why I grabbed those. Now to the non-food related items. So I grabbed a couple things that really caught my eye this week in the Aldi Finds aisle. And one of them is the cooling towels. So I have known about these cooling towels for a long time, and they're great for amusement parks. They're great for, like, I think working outside, gardening, or doing any type of activity outside, as long as you're not like actually working out, because this might fall off. But it's great because I was reading it. All you do is you just get it wet with water, you wring it out, then you snap it, and then it's nice and cold, and you just put it around your neck, and then you can keep snapping it as it warms up again. But I have never had these before, and I just thought, you know what, this is a great deal. This is the time to buy them. It comes in a 2-pack. There's several other colors you can choose from. My favorite color is purple, so I grabbed the one that's like a lavender and then a grayish color as well. So Tim and I will get our own. It even has a little carabiner on it, so you can like hang it onto a stroller, your backpack, I don't know, wherever you want to hang it that you can easily get to it. But yeah, I'm excited about those. I also grabbed one of these telescopic dryer vent brushes. Whenever I'm cleaning out my lint tray, I typically do the vacuum. I'll stick the vacuum in there, and like with the, you know, the vacuum attachment that you can stick things in, but it never gets down quite far enough. And so I thought this would be perfect, and it'll collect all the little miscellaneous fluffies that my vacuum can't get to, and it's really long. So I think it was due time for me to grab one of these, and I always clean out my lint tray like every single time because you don't want to start a fire. This is just like an added cleanliness measure that I'm taking. So I thought this was a cool thing to find. I also grabbed a new laundry basket. So I like this one. It has like a curve, so when you're carrying it, it kind of curves to your body, which is really nice, especially because my son is starting to help with the laundry. Our laundry room is downstairs and all of our rooms are upstairs, so we have to constantly be trudging laundry up and down the stairs, which is fine because it's good exercise. However, when your 7-year-old is a little smaller and he wants to help, which he is the best helper, this might be easier for him because of the curve. So anyway, there's something to be said about these sturdy plastic good old-fashioned laundry hampers. I've had all different kinds, the fancy ones from Costco and the tall ones and the skinny ones, and no, these are it. The hard plastic ones, they last the longest. They hold the most clothes, and they never collapse on me. So these are my tried and trues. I only had one of these, so I grabbed a second one because I use it almost every single day, and that's why I grabbed that. Now, the last thing that I grabbed was this really awesome, it's called a monitor riser with drawer. So you put your computer on top of it on your desk. Now, Tim was using a Nordstrom garment box as his riser, and we finally threw it away because I'm like, we need to get rid of, like, you know, that trash. And so he was like, okay. So he got rid of it, and I was like, well, he does need something to hold his laptop up. And I saw this in the ad last week, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Plus, I like the little drawer right here because then you can put all your like essentials, like his pens and his notepad and stuff like that, where it's just all in one spot and it's not scattered all over his desk. And he thought it was a good idea too. So I grabbed it for him, and it's a really nice color. It pretty much will match anything. It's just white with a natural wood color. And you know, it's something that we're gonna use, or he'll use, and I'm glad to see that it was at Aldi. Okay, now as usual, I'm gonna go over all the Aldi finds for next week. This is a little sneaky peeky. Let's start on this page. So of course we have all the kids stuff again. We have the Magnetiles, but I don't think this is the Magnetiles brand. My son absolutely loved these. If you have like a 5-year-old, these are great, probably younger and even older too. They also have these lap desk activity kits, great for travel, road trips, airplane rides, even a boat. This is fantastic. They also have a ton of different things. Back to school stationery. They have Play-Doh. They have big math pads, a calendar, dry erase markers with a ton of markers in it. Kids socks, Hot Wheels, fun games that are, I think, the mini ones again. They come out with these several times a year. And then a couple organizational things. They've got this little rolling cart. They have drawer organizers. These tier mesh organizers are fantastic. They're little drawers that you pull out and in. I bought one from Aldi, I don't know, a few months back. Collapsible cubes, and then you can put these collapsible cubes in the cube organizer, or you can just leave it open like this. Now to the back. So they have some furniture coverings, which is great. A dog crate, cat scratcher, pet food container, which we use one of these too, not from Aldi, but something very similar, and it's the best thing. We also have a similar water feeder for our pets. We got 2 of the huge ones from Costco, and all 4 of our animals will drink out of them, and basically it lasts us about a week having both of them full. And they're great, so my pets all love them. This is also interesting. It's a crate cover, so maybe during the winter months when it's cooling down, you might want to put this on. I think in the summer that might get too hot for the dog. So I don't know. I always worry about pets. I'm like, keep them comfortable. Also, they have a pet vacuum stick for 30 bucks. That's a great deal. Dog chews, cat treats, cat scratcher, and then a couple rugs. So lots of fun things for next week. A lot of things that might be useful to a lot of people. Fortunately for me, I pretty much have everything on this list, so I'm good to go. But that is the haul for this week. Thank you guys for wanting to see my Aldi hauls, and I really appreciate all of you that leave comments, that have subscribed, and that give these videos thumbs up. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say, and I look forward to reading the comments later on today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.